Hey, what are you doing here, honey?
Well, we're going on a cruise, so I'm pulling out some quarters so we can do our laundry. I mean, don't they have a self-service laundry that we can do all of our clothes on the ship?
No.
No. So what do we do?
And if you're gonna bring this and do self-service, you need to bring all of the detergent and dryer sheet.
Yeah. But
No.
so, guys, Sharon and Mark here, 4x2 Travel, and in answering questions, this is one of the number one questions
It
we see
is,
on
yep.
social media.
You're on
Laundry,
vacation, y'all.
but laundry, and specifically, does the ship have a self-service laundromat, laudermat, however you want to, lauderette, I think they say in Europe. Lauderette, I think is what I saw. But anyway,
Let us know what
no,
you say.
they don't have a self-service
At least
laundry.
on the Norwegian cruise ships that we've been on.
Right.
If you have done your own laundry on a ship, let us know in the comments, because
Yeah.
I think it's a unicorn.
Yeah, and all of our cruising's been on Norwegian NCL, and no, they don't have. So, what do we do?
What do we do?
How do we get our clothes clean?
Well, I mean, you're on vacation. Why are you going to get dirty?
Yeah. Well, still, I generally, I'm going to carry pretty much 7 of everything because I'm only going to wear a t-shirt or underwear or socks generally one day because they start to smell. So
Okay.
what do I do with that? So we've come up with 2 or 3 different options for doing your laundry.
Okay.
So I guess the simplest, what probably everybody does, is going to do a little bit in your bathroom, in the sink or in the
socks and
shower.
underwear kind of
Socks
thing,
and
yeah.
underwear, yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
So you still have a detergent issue.
Yeah, but shampoo works and body wash, something like that, and it's already right there for you.
And I guess we've read that actually sometimes shampoo is a better detergent,
Depending
especially
on
for
your-
the kind of clothing you have.
Yeah, depending on the
Right.
what
It's made out of.
Mhm.
But we have also read about some people, especially when they're like hiking and traveling, and that is doing laundry in a bag.
Okay.
So having some kind of a waterproof bag, you fill it partially with water, throw some detergent in there, throw your clothes in there, and then either just let it sit, or if you want to agitate it a little bit.
I guess you could always wear that when you're out walking around and let
Sure,
it
it's a waterproof bag.
agitate.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, and then rinsing it. So then, of course, you have to dry it. So how in the world am I going to dry clothes on the ship?
Don't they have a clothesline in the shower?
Yeah,
Or
I
the
guess they
tub?
do. It's a retractable clothesline.
Right. I mean,
And-
that's really what you're supposed to put your bathing suits on.
Yeah, and
Not
stuff like
hang
that.
them over the balcony railing.
Yeah, that's
Don't do that.
no. But also, we've sometimes
Yeah.
had there's a travel kind of a
And
thing
this
that you can
kind,
string.
because it's elastic and it's looped, you don't even need
Right.
pegs or pins.
Right. Now, the key with this is, I guess you could, if you had strong enough magnet hooks, but don't be hooking it to the sprinkler heads,
Yeah, don't do that.
But this is something that's very lightweight and can give you a little bit more hanging for what you're drying.
There you go.
So the second way, of course, is to reduce how much
Laundry you generate.
you generate. As I said before, I kind of carry 7 of everything. But we kind of learned about a different material.
Yep. Merino wool, which has all these amazing
Qualities.
Yep. Antimicrobial and antibacterial. So
Which means
you don't end up stinking, and because of the type of material, you don't end up sweating. It keeps you warm when it's cool out, and it keeps you cool when it's warm out.
so like how many days
Sounds-
could I wear a t-shirt without washing it? Assuming I'm not,
Well,
getting it dirty some other way.
Right.
Probably a whole cruise, huh?
Oh, yeah, at least.
Easily a whole. So that's one way. It's just now, of course.
Now,
So
for
on our
your
next-
underwear,
Yeah.
you might, unless you're hiking like the Appalachian Trail or something like that, you might want to wash it out every night or whatever,
Right,
or
right.
turn it inside out. I don't know.
But
That's
on
your
our-
level of convenience. But the nice thing is, it dries overnight. You just kind of roll it up in a towel, squeeze it,
Right.
squeeze the water out, hang it up to dry, and it's dry overnight.
So, of course, the one thing about merino, it is expensive.
Yeah, it's an investment.
But we are, for our next cruise, which is 14 days, I'm going to limit myself to just 2 or 3 t-shirts, 2 or 3 pair of underwear, 2 or 3 pairs of socks. So all of a sudden I've reduced
By half.
by half.
Yeah.
Now, we could, we're going to suggest is also the Jack Reacher method. Any of you know Jack Reacher is a fictional character in books and movies, and basically he's a nomad, one set of clothes. When he's ready to change, he pitches it and buys a whole new set. Now then
Generally
you don't have to,
at a thrift or charity shop, but
you don't need to worry about laundry if you go with the Jack Reacher
that's
method.
true.
You might always have these polo shirts that say NCL the whole cruise, but anyway, you probably aren't going to go that way.
Probably not.
But-
That's just fiction.
But there are some ways you can reduce the amount of clothing and therefore reduce the amount of laundry necessary.
Right.
The number one way that people are going to deal with laundry, though, is through the laundry service.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that and promote that they do an excellent job.
So they have a huge laundry facility because they've got all the stuff that they've got to do. So they offer that service. And there's a couple ways you can do that. One is a la carte.
Yeah.
So
Just the
you
one-off.
simply want to do a dress and a shirt and a pair of slacks. You fill out the form and you're going to pay per piece then for that.
Right.
You can also pay for expedited service.
And I
you-
think if you want to just have something pressed or steamed or whatever, they can
You can do that as
too.
well. And if you ask for it, they will bring an iron and ironing board to your room
Okay. Well,
to
that's good
use
know.
if that's something you want, because you can't bring your own iron with
No,
you.
don't do that.
So you can do a la carte,
Mm-hmm.
but then they also offer specials. So
Right. Like about halfway through.
or a cruise or whatever. And it's called the bundled laundry service. Now this says $29. I think it's now up to $34. But basically, it's whatever you can fit in the bag, and you still have to itemize it. And they also have, I think, if your latitude's gold and above, you get 50% off that price. So it's going to be, instead of 34, it's $17. Still a good deal. If you're platinum and above, you actually get a free bag.
Oh,
And-
that's handy.
Free bag. Now, and I recently found out, because so many of these latitude perks are per cabin,
Right.
even though both of us have the points,
That's true.
with this, it's per person. So basically, when you
That's a
fill
lot
out,
of laundry.
so when you fill out the form, you're going to put down the name and latitude number,
But
and I would also put down platinum for free
okay.
for each of us at a different time. So grab the
Now,
bag.
now this one
Yeah,
comes like with the daily in the middle of the cruise.
right.
But the Latitude Platinum one is that
I think we get a separate
of-
little thing that is in our room when we arrive at the room.
when we arrive.
Like all
so
the
it's
other
not
perks,
like we both can have a load of laundry halfway through when we don't really need it. Anyway.
right.
All
Okay.
right.
So this is the bag This
Yeah,
is the
a little
bag
worse for wear, but
that
yep.
they put in a room. And some people suggest, because you can see the bag's already ripped, is getting a trash bag to put in it. if you put a trash bag in it, you make it stronger. You can also cheat a little bit and extend it up. So just
I think
thinking
it
in
rips
terms
more
of
that way though.
what fits. So
I mean,
what is slacks?
yeah,
So we have a pair of slacks,
t-shirt,
t-shirt, long sleeve,
dress shirt,
dress shirt, short sleeve, dress shirt,
my underwear,
a
a
dress,
yeah. More underwear,
more,
because you know,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And all of this is actually clean. It's not dirty, so just for show. Some more underwear, more socks, more underwear, another t-shirt, a pair of shorts, and some more socks. So you can see that's just an example of how much stuff fits in this bag.
right.
So you can actually fit quite a bit in the bag even without
Like a whole week's worth.
cheating.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I do is I first put everything in the bag to see what fits. I know it's a little bit more
but
work.
we don't take it off and put it in the bag. When we
Sure, we've
finish
got
for the night, we have
a laundry bag that we have
that
for
we
dirty
carry
clothes.
with us, and we just put all of our laundry in here.
Right.
And,
So I then,
and it nicely sorts it or
well,
keeps it all
Separate.
contained.
Right.
And then
So
when
then I
this
take-
is fairly full,
when it's time to do the laundry, I take all of that, put it in the bag, and I see what fits. Then I take it out, and then I'm going to go, all right, I've got a pair of shorts, I've got two t-shirts, one short sleeve shirt. Anyway, I am going to sit there and itemize on that sheet of paper everything that we have in the bag. And this is something they want you to do because they need to track it and make sure you get it all back.
yeah.
So I put it all in the bag, we fill out the form, we put down our name, our room number, and that we're latitudes and looking for a free bag, or you're putting this piece of paper in there that says, I want the bundle for 34 bucks or whatever. You leave it on your bed first thing in the morning. The steward comes by, takes it away, and the next day, okay, so then the next day, boom, this is sitting on our bed, and it's all folded up, nice and neat, and laundered. Now, we've used this service quite a bit, and we've always had, I don't think we've ever lost anything.
No.
But as a tip, one of the things that they do is they put
To
a
make
tag,
sure you get your
clothes back.
clothes back,
There's this
they
little tag.
iron on a little tag on every piece of clothing, underwear, socks, everything.
Right. And so the tip is when you're taking it out of your basket and putting it
You
away in
might
your room,
want to just go ahead and
pull it off.
pull it off, otherwise it will be on there for years.
Yes, every once in a while we find a piece of clothing.
It still has a
I
tag.
have a t-shirt here that has one of those strips on it. This is from like 18 months ago. And you're thinking this dress is actually from a few years ago.
A few years ago, yeah.
So anyway, there is no self-serve laundry washing machines and dryers on the ship.
Right. That's hand
You
wash
can do it in
only.
your bathroom.
Yeah.
You can minimize your clothing.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the laundry service,
Right.
which is a great service to use.
Yes.
So anyway, that's one of the big questions,
Yeah.
and we've answered that question for you. And if you have other questions,
Or if you have other
ways,
laundry tips, how do you do it? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Otherwise, give us a like,
subscribe.
a subscribe, ring
Ring.
the bell. Ding. If you want to find the next video, what else can they do?
Well, they can go to our YouTube channel. I mean, if you're watching this, you're on our channel, so
Yeah.
you can go to the 4x2
You can look at
channel.
all the rest of the videos. Let us
Yeah.
know if there's a particular video that you're interested in, and maybe we'll see you out there.
At one of our cruises or
Yeah.
travels. But anyway,
Travel well.
travel well.